Funny as it might have been, Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare was no joke. Though it retained the offbeat yet disarming humor that helped make the original tower defense game such a massive multi-platform hit, Garden Warfare successfully spun the universe into an impressively rich and robust third-person shooter. So, as you might expect, Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 2 expands its predecessor's winning formula by adding brand new characters, fleshing out fan-favorite modes, and introducing a wealth of new features, from cute, quirky surprises to an active, engaging hub world. As before, you take control of either the plants or the zombies as you battle for backyard supremacy in a variety of competitive and cooperative multiplayer events. Both sides still offer the same selection of highly distinct playable characters that fill various strategic roles. You'll find tanks, snipers, heavy gunners, artillery units, basically everything you'd expect to find in a deep, class-based tactical shooter, just with more floppy flower petals and gap-toothed undead grins. With the advent of Garden Warfare 2, each side is set to grow by 3 characters. Plants get Citron, Rose, and Colonel Corn, while zombies get Imp, Captain Deadbeard, and Super Brains. In both cases, these new character types fill gaps in the roster, which should create both a better balance and greater diversity. Rose, for example, is a medic type who does best buffing her teammates or hindering her opponents from behind the front lines. Super Brains, on the other hand, is designed to deliver devastating melee attacks after charging headlong into danger, making him a kamikaze unit if you're not careful. Impressively, not only can you deck out all 14 total characters in a huge array of unlockable cosmetic accessories, every character has at least 5 variant forms. Chomper becomes Yeti Chomper, Pea Shooter becomes Rock Pea, Foot Soldier becomes Scuba Soldier, and so on. Unlike the accessories, these variant forms actually affect the way these characters play, offering brand new basic attacks, special abilities, and more. Imp even has a Mass Effect-themed N7 mech suit variant that allows him to jetpack around the map for a limited time. It seems the only way to unlock these alternate forms is to find them in a mystery card pack purchased with in-game currency, but this gradual accumulation of new characters should provide a constantly expanding pool of new gameplay options, even if it's random. In addition to the 6 new characters and their accompanying variants, Garden Warfare 2 also delivers new ways to play, such as the previously announced playable hub world and solo side missions that take place in their own discrete areas. In the Garden Ops Horde mode, for example, you can now spawn AI allies and swap between them on the fly, rather than forcing 3 actual friends to join you for co-op, though split screen is now an option. Most importantly though, Garden Warfare 2 still features a full suite of competitive multiplayer options, with maps that support up to 24 players and modes that no longer require plants to be full-time defenders while zombies constantly invade. Most impressive among the options I saw during a controlled hands-on session in December was Gardens and Graveyards, an objective-based competitive sprint in the style of Battlefield's Rush mode that forces both teams to dash from map to map through a history-themed amusement park. Win enough encounters and your team gets a chance to storm the other team's stronghold in the final area. Each zone offered something completely different, whether it was gunfights in low gravity or a resource-gathering minigame that challenged both teams to guide giant orbs into the opposing team's goal. And crucially, I died a whole lot, which actually gave me a chance to respawn as a huge number of different characters. While I found some to be more useful and familiar than others, I was constantly impressed by the inventiveness of each class. I also never felt helpless or outmatched, regardless of who I picked. At first glance, Imp's Z7 mech suit seems unstoppable, but with a little experimentation, I eventually figured out which classes could shut him down effectively. With such an expansive and varied collection of content, along with some tight, accessible shooting mechanics driving the whole experience, Garden Warfare 2 surprised me. Its silly exterior hides a genuinely fun, functional, and thoughtful shooter. Of course, you can find all this out for yourself when the beta goes live tomorrow, January 14th.